Hello sir, I'm Tane Krishna Jupali. My registration number is 19 BCI 7016 and the course name is CSE 1007 Introduction to Cryptography and the slot is E. My project name is Advanced Encryption Standard using CTR mode, that is AES encryption using CTR mode 128 bits. In this project, I created a client server model where data can be sent from one user to another user through AES encryption and decryption process. Now, let us see how socket programming works. Socket programming is a way of connecting two nodes on a network to communicate with each other. One socket listens on a particular port at an IP while other socket reaches out to the other to form a connection. Every socket has a unique port through which the data can be transferred. As the ports ranging from 0 to 1023 are registered for transmission control protocol applications, that is TCP, they can't be used again, so we should choose a port between 1024 to 65353. Over here, as you can see, in the Bob side, I've used a port number 2000, whereas in the case of Alice, I used a port number 2001. Now let's get into the code and see how it works. In the Bob, we have imported two libraries that are Bynasky and Socket. The Socket library is for creating the sockets and binding, and whereas the Bynasky library is to convert from one bit to other bits. And it's the same with Alice also. And coming to the CTR AES encryption, over here we have libraries that are PyAES and PBKDF2. PBKDF2 is nothing but password based key derivation function 2, where 2 is the version. And over here, let us see how it works. After the socket connection is made between the two users, it asks to enter a message, and when you enter a message, it takes it as an input into the CTR encryption mode. Over here, as you can see, we have imported the CTR code from this, and from this method the input text message is sent to the CTR mode. Over here, this method encryption P, as you can see over here, pbkdf2.pbkdf2 of password comma password salt dot read. This generates a key for the encryption process. As we all know, in AES there is an initialization vector generated initially, and through the counter process, through each and every round it changes. Over here, the IV vector, which is the initialization vector, is generated with the help of the secrets.rand bits of 128. As we are doing the encryption process for 128 bits, we are taking it in 128 bits. Now we have the key, we have the plain text, and we have the initialization vector. As you can see, the ciphertext is obtained and it is returned back to Bob through this. M is a list, and in that we have appended the ciphertext, the key, and the initialization vectors. Here we have returned that list, and the list is obtained over here. Now the ciphertext and initialization vector and the key are sent to Alice. In Alice, the message is received through this function called receive of 1024. Over here, the key and the initialization vector and the plain text ciphertext are received, and this information to send it to the CTR mode, we are just loading it again with the help of the pickle. Now the message to get the decrypted message, we are firstly sending the key, which is saved in the response 1, and the value, the ciphertext and the initialization vector into ctr.ctr underscore decryption. Now the decryption method receives the ciphertext, the key, and the initialization vector. As you can see, it's a similar process, just the opposite of what happened in decryption. With the help of the key and the initialization vector, we have got this AES, and with the predefined function called decrypt in the PyAES module, we have decrypted the ciphertext using this, and the decrypted message is saved and it's returned. Now the decrypted message is obtained over here, so it is printed over here from Alice, from Bob to Alice. Now the working is the same way when Alice sends to the Bob. Now let us see the functioning of the code. Now let us run the code and see. Now when you run the code, it asks to enter message to Alice. How are you, Alice? Now when I have entered the message, I have also printed the ciphertext to understand that the encryption process is done. Because in real time you can't see the encryption decryption process, so for our understanding I have printed the ciphertext over here. Now how are you is encrypted and this is the ciphertext, and let us see what Alice gets. Now Alice gets the same message, how are you, Alice? But what happened in between meanwhile is the message is encrypted and the ciphertext is obtained, and then again at the end of at the Alice side the message is decrypted and printed, how are you? I'm good. What about you? As you can see, the same thing happens here. We get the ciphertext and Bob gets this message again. This is how socket programming is used to send data via AES encryption and decryption process. Thank you.